Hi everyone, Joe Kehrig with the Kehrig Real Estate Team, and welcome to your San Ramon Valley update, May 16th, 2022. Well, it's really going to be interesting, as we talked about a couple weeks ago, to really look at the graphs this week. Because as we talked about, we're really seeing a changing in the market. We knew after Easter spring break there was going to be a lot more inventory hit the market, as there always is, because for those 2 weeks of the break, a lot of agents won't put homes on the market because half their potential buyers are on vacation. So the inventory always does, hit the market after that. What we really look for is the absorption rate. What's happening, are those homes getting sold the minute they hit on, and is it basically backing off? Well, the last couple weeks have kind of showed us where the market is going. Let's take a look and then we'll chat a little bit about it. Look at San Ramon. Look at the active properties now has jumped up, where now it's equal to the pending properties. First time in over a year and a half that in San Ramon there's been as many active properties as pendings. So we're definitely starting to see the supply and demand situation change, and we're seeing it out in the field where we're getting now some properties not getting any offers, or maybe just getting one offer. So this is a big thing to look at and seeing the market settle down a little bit. Look at Danville. Oh my God, look at Danville. Look at the active properties. Boom, boom, boom. Even after Easter, and look at the pendings are down a little bit. So again, this is the first time in over a year and a half that there's been as many active properties as pending in Danville, and it just like blew it out. It's not even close. Now, if you look at Blackhawk, you'll see the active stayed about the same, but look at the pendings have gone down. So again, the Blackhawk, I always look at the San Ramon, Danville, and the Dublin market to look for trends, because both with Blackhawk and Alamo, there's just not enough activity that really shows you the trend, where a couple sales can kind of throw it off. And so if you look at Alamo, you see again, actives up, pendings are down. Again, more active properties than pending sales. First time in over a year and a half. And look at Dublin. Dublin looks like Danville. Actives up, up, up. Pendings down, down, down. To again, Dublin, all 5 areas that we look at, all 5 cities and towns that we look at, there's literally more active properties than there are pendings. And that's the first time across the board in over a year and a half. So when you look at the list price, you can see that starting to come down. Again, I go back to December of 2020 when we started to see homes selling for 100%, 102% of asking. And you know what? With what we're seeing now, we're going to get down there. And you already see, do you guys remember just a few weeks ago, everything was 115 to 120%. Well, look what we have now. We're starting to get 100%, 107, 107, 112, 111. So we're definitely seeing the trend. And I think if we look at this 3 weeks from now, if you tune in 3 weeks from now, I think we're going to start seeing 100%, 102%, almost across the board. So what does this mean for the market? Well, you have a situation where, if this persists, where we start seeing more and more inventory, prices aren't going to drop, but we're starting to see a few price reductions. And those price reductions, let's say a property was worth $2 million and a few months ago, and maybe it got bid up to 2.2. Well, what you're going to start seeing is the first step, you'll see the market settle down. Then the second step, you'll see that last 200,000 increase doesn't stick. So that $2 million property just maybe got pushed up to 2.2. You might see it come back down to 2 million. Now, a lot of people will look at, hey, the market is just dropping. Well, it's not really dropping. It's just the last increase that didn't stick. So what are we looking at? We're really looking at a leveling of the market. But I think what you'll find is it's still going to say a seller's market, because everything's supply and demand, but it's definitely evening out. And let me tell you why. Is you think about, oh my God, look at all this inventory hitting the market. The buyers are basically backing off a little bit. The market's leveling off. But here's why we're not going to see supply go nuts. Yeah, a lot of people are jumping into the market right now because they see it turning, and they want to basically get in and sell their home before they see the market go down. But when you look at inventory, you have a situation where, okay, like for instance, my son has a 2.75% interest rate on a pretty healthy loan. Now, if he were to go out and purchase another home, he'd be 5.5% to 6%. So yeah, there's people that are relocating out of the area and downsizing, upsizing. But I'll tell you right now, if you have a 3% loan, which most people are around 3% or less, maybe 3.5%, are you going to sell your home just to go to a 5.5% to 6%? And that's going to keep homes from coming on the market. I told my son the other day with a 2.75% fixed rate loan, he's just going to have to die in the house, because to go out there because they're expecting interest rates to continue to go up. Now, when you hear the Federal Reserve talk about 4 more bumps this year, it's not like you're going to see interest rates go up 4 more times. You'll definitely see them go up. But the 6% that we're dealing with right now, that's already baked in. They've already baked in some of that information, and they've already baked in the fact that it's going to go up. So every market, every house is a little bit different, but if you're a seller and now you just don't sell to sell, but if you're a seller and you know that you're going to be selling in the next year, give us a call because it might make sense to sit down and chat with us now, before we see the market continue to settle down. And if you're a buyer, definitely be a buyer because I think there's going to be some opportunities there in the next couple of months. Give us a call. So again, Joe Kehrig with the Kehrig Real Estate Team. Give me a call, 925-487-6838, or joe@kehrigteam.com, or visit our website, www.kehrigteam.com. Have a great day, and make sure you tune in next couple weeks. We're definitely seeing the shift. Talk to you soon.